How to Save a Marriage, 7 Ultimate Tips to Help Any Failing Marriage Get Back on Track Fast. Marriage is something a little more serious than a regular boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. There is more involved, and if you have kids, leaving is not always the answer. Over the years, two people can lose sight of who they are, and if you are trying to save your marriage, here are a few ultimate tips to make it work. Make a good move. The first thing to do is determine if your spouse wants to work things out as well. It is important to understand whether the marriage is really worth saving. Knowing the depth of it can move you to the next step. There are certain things you need to understand about each other on breaking the relationship. Ask yourself if you want to work it out or not. Determine the problems. The next step is to determine the problems that are causing the marriage to fail. Most of the time, the problems that you have are not the actual problems, but are results of other things that are really bothering you deep inside. Discuss problems with your spouse. Making plans. You can begin your road to improving your marriage by making a list of things you are both going to work on. This can help address problems one by one rather than taking everything head on. Stop arguing. No matter what happens, don't argue with your spouse. While arguments or talks may get heated, keep your cool and try to avoid yelling and arguing at all costs. Doing this will make things easier to deal with. Love your spouse. By showing your spouse that you love them can make them feel a little more secure with you and can make things better. Give them affection randomly throughout the day, and this can help to rekindle the love you two had at one point. Have a date night. Many couples forget who they are and the person they married. If you have kids, it can be hard to find alone time for each other, but no matter how good or bad your marriage is, you need to find time to spend with each other. Set a few nights a month aside to spend time with your spouse. Take a walk on the beach or go to dinner and a movie. Be consistent. Be consistent with your efforts to improve the marriage. Don't be okay one day and then the next day you are back to old ways. Try new things each day and do more things to improve the marriage.